Just that one thing alone. If people of color would only contact each other when they're not no idle chatter. I know it's an old tradition, but it's a slave tradition. Or it's a tradition of people who are absolutely what we call free, who have no problems. If we were all in Oz and Shangri-La, in a perfect society, in a perfect world, there would be no problem. And just kumbaya.
Fair use, by the way, fair use. But I want you guys to pay close attention to who this person speaking, whose name is Neely Fuller Jr. Some of you heard him, some of you have not, but I want you to pay close attention to what he's saying.
Hallelujah. Everything is just fine. But we are prisoners of war. So therefore, we have to be serious about serious things. And one of the best ways that will instantly have a tremendous effect, constructive effect on relationships throughout the entire world, if we just start right with this day. I'm not talking about anything that takes a long, drawn-out ceremony of some type. I'm talking about overnight, like in the next 5 minutes. This will have a shock effect all over the world if every black person on the planet right now, within the sound of my voice, and amplify that voice all over the world, we do not contact anyone for any reason unless the person that you contact can and agrees to engage in something constructive to do or say. It's got to be constructive. That word is very important. And something you can measure that's constructive. I mean, you're going to repair something, or you're going to fix something, or you're going, that needs repairing, or you're going to build something. But whatever the activity is, you say, I'm not talking to you or anybody else. It's personal, it's business. Until
called, or this goes into the so-called Black Manosphere Meetup that is supposed to take place in Atlanta, Georgia on what? December 3rd and December 4th, 2021. The black male version of Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus. What I would like to know about this Black Manosphere Meetup is, and what I've been asking when I ask around is, what is the agenda of this Black Manosphere Meetup? I mean, usually when people organize a conference, there's an agenda there. The ones who organize the conference or this details the agenda of this meetup. So the question is, what's the agenda of this meetup? Is the agenda about doing something constructive? What's going on? What's going on, guys? Y'all like, okay, y'all like the y'all like the thumbnail, right? Y'all like the thumbnail. What's going on? Is it about something constructive? Or is it going to or is the meetup going to consist of the same type of foolishness that we see in a lot of these live streams, where all we see is nothing but a minstrel show, a circus, a freak show, a chitlin circuit, another version of Amos and Andy, modern day buffoonery. Is that what the Manosphere Meetup is going to consist of? Because when people speak about this Black Manosphere Meetup, there's no when people speak about this Black Manosphere Meetup, I don't hear people speak about the actual agenda of this meetup. Thus, it lets me, thus, I come to the conclusion that this meetup is not going to contain of anything of that's constructive. And like the great Dr. Neely Fuller Jr. stated in the clip that I just showed, is that so-called Black people should not get together or meet up with each other unless it's about doing or speaking about something constructive. Because we all know the results or the end results of so-called Black people congregating around each other without any constructive goal at hand. We all know that 9 times out of 10, the end result is something negative. And we see that on here in this online space. Let me tell you something. Don't be surprised if this Barnum and Bailey of a Manosphere Meetup is going to end up resulting in brand new online beefs, so-called online beefs. You know how I feel about online beefs. I don't think that there's a such thing as YouTube beef or internet beef, but nonetheless, that's the vernacular you guys use to discuss content creators not getting along. You call this shit a beef. So watch how there's going to be brand new quote unquote YouTube beefs amongst content creators in this so-called Manosphere Meetup. Watch. Because it's not about anything constructive. Is this Manosphere Meetup is going to talk about assisting the Black male collective and the decrepit conditions that Black males are in? Is it going to talk about solving the issues of, of Black male unemployment across the United States? Is the Manosphere Meetup is going to are they going to discuss the lack of political participation of Black males in the United States and figuring out ways to get so-called Black males to be more political? Is this Black Manosphere Meetup going to consist of how to solve the crime issues that is high amongst so-called Black males in America? Is this Manosphere Meetup going to consist of solving the incarceration issues that's going on amongst so-called Black males in America? What is this? What is the goal of this meetup? And the only answer I've gotten is people just coming together and talking. So there's nothing constructive about this fucking meetup. Thus, there's no reason for any productive individual to even enter into this meetup, since the actual goal or the agenda is unknown to a lot of people outside of getting together and speaking. The fuck? I could do that shit on the phone. I could do that shit on here. The Black Manosphere Meetup. Shoot. That's one thing I know about human beings, especially about so-called black people. That when they're together in a group and there's no constructive goal within that group, then be ready. Be ready for something negative to come out of that group with no constructive agenda at hand. Yo, he said they're going to have a Mama Cynthia panel. Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? You know, Sheila the Quiet Storm, what's up? R Jizzle, what's up? Brownsburg Complex Design, Third War Colombian, Juan G's, Alonzo Hall, the All-Star Advisor, you know, Real Deal Financial, Big J Triple X, what's going on, y'all? Yo, what is the goal for this meetup? Okay, anybody in the comments section, let me know. Can y'all let me know what's the agenda for this meetup? And I find it funny with how this so-called Black Manosphere Meetup was advertised, because usually when a conference is advertised, right? When some sort of conference or meetup is advertised, there is transparency. All right, there's transparency, meaning that the actual physical address and location of the place is transparent amongst the advertisement of these of any conference, of such conference. And once again, like I said before, the actual agenda of the conference and what's going to be discussed within the conference is shown to the public and transparent. Usually, there's a phone number and an email to a person or people or entity you can contact for information and for tickets to go to the conference. The price of the tickets is transparent to all. But with this Manosphere Meetup, it's like I don't see a lot of transparency. So the location is secretive, in my opinion. The only thing I know of it, and anyone in the comments section, correct me if I'm wrong. The only thing I know about this circus show called the Black Manosphere Meetup is that it's going to take place in Atlanta, Georgia. What's the actual location? What's the actual street address of this location of this circus show, this freak show, this fucking Chitlin circuit, this fucking minstrel show? What's the agenda? I don't know. What's the physical address? What's the street address of it? I don't know. So once again, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Yo, oh shit. He said they're gonna rent out the FDMG gymnasium from Umar. Yo, shit. They better have hard hats, because if they're gonna go to that dilapidated gym, they better watch out for shit in the ceiling won't fall on their ass. Yo. So Wadner says, what's up, Wadner, by the way? Wadner says, you only can go by invite only. I think you have to be a conservative to attend. Really? That's it? Oh, okay. Okay. So Third Ward said it's going to be at the Westin Hotel in Buckhead in Atlanta. Oh, really? Or is it a joke? Because I don't know shit about Atlanta. What's going on, Sexy Red? What's going on, Sexy Red 38? What's up? Mike B said Magic City. Magic City. Magic City, dog. Shit. So really, is it going to be at the Westin Hotel? Okay, so if the actual physical address is transparent, then I guess I'm incorrect then. Okay, but it was a mystery to me. But based on what I'm told is that it's by invite only. It's by invite only. So basically, a lot of the information of this Manosphere meetup is in secret until you're given an invite to go. Man, listen, that shit sounds so damn suspect to me. That shit. Like, why publicly advertise? Why publicly advertise a meetup? What's going on, Soul Provider? What's up? Shalom, sir, Yahoo. I mean, what's up, Doug? What did Doug say? Doug says, from my understanding, Theo is spending $30,000 of his own money to fund it. They have an agenda. The details are a little fuzzy to me because I'm not going. I didn't pay close attention. Okay, but what is the agenda, though? That's what I want to know. What is the agenda? And who the hell's Theo? I don't even know who the hell's Theo. He said, I died when Theo said no simps allowed. Okay. Yeah. Bronzeberg said it won't be nothing more but a cesspool of grown men complaining about FEMINISM. That's a good guess. Yeah. Okay. I mean, the tech seminar pays a big part of it. Okay. I mean, IT link up. IT link up. A red pill IT conference. Yo. Ah, man, you guys. So, yeah, you can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. Nah, is it really an IT conference? I mean, it's so damn. Once again, what's the agenda? So, Doug, you said there's an agenda. I mean, maybe there is, but what is the agenda? What is the agenda, though? What is the agenda of this meetup? Thank you, Complex Design. Okay? Thank you, Complex Design. If you need IT info, you can get it for free on the Black Brain Trust. Okay? And not only that, you can also get it for free from other brothers in this space. But especially from the Black Brain Trust. So you mean to tell me this is this so-called Manosphere meetup? What is a tech meetup? I don't believe that. What's up, Black Sheep? Black Sheep said they said that the guest speakers. Damn. Damn. The guest speaker is going to be Glendon Cameron. God damn. He's going to make a surprise appearance. You know how on a hip hop concert you have a surprise appearance? The surprise appearance will be, drum roll, please, Glendon Cameron. Oh, they would have a standing ovation for this motherfucker. Oh, yeah, you guys want the link? All right. Let me give you guys a link. All right, and let me tell you something. Once again, I'm going to post the link to the panel for anybody who wants to come up and speak about this. But once again, like I always say, anybody who want to come up on the panel, you know the rules. Respect me. Respect every other person who's on my panel. One person speaks at a time. No interruptions. Don't act a fool. All right? Don't hog the mic. And just act like you got some sense. Act like your mama raised you right. All right. So here's the link to the panel. From my understanding, Theo was already putting together a tech seminar. Then they decided to combine the Manosphere with it. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Now, Theo, whoever this Theo brother is, like I said, I don't know who this brother is. But if he's spending $30,000 of his own money for this seminar, bruh, I have some bad news for him. You wasting your money, bruh. Now, if this Theo guy is spending $30,000 for a meetup, now his intent might be in the right place. Maybe I'm just I'm just giving an opinion because I don't know this motherfucker. But if someone is a complex designer, I see you backstage. I'm gonna put you on the panel soon. I'm gonna put you on the panel in the next minute, Complex. Just be patient with me. If a person is willing to put $30,000 of their own money for a meetup, that person must have the right intentions. It's just that what this Theo brother probably don't know is that all the other motherfuckers who plan to come along don't have the same intent as him. And he's going to learn pretty soon that he wasted thousands of dollars of his own hard-earned money. What's going on, Complex? What's up?
Yo,
what's popping? What's going on?
What's going on? Oh, hey, I was saying, man, I sent you a message. I said, take your time, bro. Like, don't worry. Go ahead, say what you gotta say.
Oh no, I'm done.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think he didn't really explicitly say like what the main focus or focal point of the IT conference is, but it's cool because IT conferences go on all the time, right? I think it's just what like when I was putting that in the chat and you noted it, you were like, yeah, the Brain Trust we did them like on Saturdays. We did summits, we did ITs where like Mike V basically. We did various subject matters, certifications, what to approach, how to do this, how to do that. All that shit is literally in the link I sent you. So, if you're not conservative, I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me say something.
Hold on, Complex. Hold on,
Complex.
If you're not
hold on for a minute, Complex. Hold on, Complex.
Hold
on for a minute. Because you said something that I did not explicitly say something in regards to the IT, the IT seminar.
Yeah.
It's like, what is it for me to explicitly say? I'm asking questions. Because
I'm saying they were like, they were like, you got to be, I guess, conservative or something. And I was like, okay, well, what we did was agnostic to your political leanings, bro. It's like whatever the fuck your political leanings are, we put the info out there. That's why I was like, well, if you weren't blessed enough to get an invite, just hit the link I posted there. Find the IT Summit links. Everything's in chronological order. Everything touches on the various industries, whether it was cybersecurity, coding, desktop support, whatever the hell it was. I think we even covered IoT. That's what I'm in. That's more of a new industry. But there's such a wealth of information there. I don't want people to think that you're going to have to go there to get it. That's bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you guys covered a lot of ins and outs within IT.
Yeah.
For about
everything,
like
pretty much everything.
Like
dude.
About 3 to 4 years, something like that.
Yeah, 3 years. Over 3 years. 3.5. What? Let's see. 420 is our anniversary every year, right? So we're like 3.5 years in.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But see, at this point, we're quiet because now we got startups pop. I was on the phone with Mike for like an hour this morning talking business. Because like at this point, it's sort of like, all right, well, y'all still want to just talk IT, then sure. You know, we were figuring by now, you know, we could get Bros incorporated into companies and businesses and stuff, but this space doesn't take that type of shit serious enough.
Unfortunately, you're right.
Unfortunately. Right. Yes. Yeah.
Because I mean, the thing is that you have, ever since I first came upon the Black Brain Trust, I've been stating that you guys need to have more. Y'all deserve more more popularity.
Well, we weren't
way more popularity than you guys have. But then again, we all know what type of space this is.
This is I was going to say, let's go back to the whole. And I wish Soul and Black was here, right? Yeah. Because we kind of touched it the last time we were all on a panel together on your channel. We scraped this topic, right? Like, okay, where does the conversation then go? Right? You go from talk to action.
Exactly.
Okay, but once you get into action, there's no time for talk. So people go, oh, the Brain Trust is just a dead channel. No, the fuck it ain't. No, it's not. Y'all got it fucked up. There's business cracking. And if you go and check some of the last live streams, some of the Fourth Industrial live stream, the Micro Factory ones, the 4IR Industrial Open Chat, where we talked about robotics and we talked about the IoT platforms and everything that now our tech startups are built on. And I don't know if we scaring people away or what, but now it's on some shit where I guess we're full of shit at this point, and we've had to kind of like scale back on putting information out here with regards to where we're at with things. That's why I was like, okay, well, hit that goddamn playlist. If you honestly think you need to go fly out to an IT conference, we did the summits. They're right there. You can get all that info. Mike put it all together.
Right.
That info's been there.
Right.
It's business. It's action time now. What are we meeting up for to talk?
Right. Exactly. Fuck. And also in complex design, in reference to, and this may be a little bit off topic, when several people stated that the Black Brain Trust is supposedly dead, I believe within the last few episodes or within the last few videos of the Black Brain Trust, you discussed that you were busy when it comes to your micro transport business. And you showed it. You discussed and you showed why you're not online as often, because you're actually putting your words into action in your real life.
Look, Mike V, MOT, Nagon, they was all like, hey, bro, you putting too, like, yo, nah, no, stop. They told me to stop. I'm putting too much out here, and it's not I don't want to even bring it up because it got squashed and it's over. But let's just say there was a situation where somebody came out and said that I was full of shit and called me a scammer and all this and all that. And then on the back end, I had to hit them with some emails and some documentation and a few other things. And then I needed them to go on the record to clear it the next day, and they did it. But if what's going to happen here is that we go from talk to action, and then once we go to action, we put a call to action out to brothers who say, okay, well, now if we're going to walk the walk, now we have to talk the talk. And as soon as that call to action goes out, we start getting this kind of shit where we're called scammers and all this. And then we got to sit up here and throw some legal shit behind the scenes to shut them the fuck up and have them go on record to clear that up. What does this tell me about the viability of this space when it comes to incorporating technology and pursuing it in industry? It tells me that a lot of niggas ain't serious. They talk a lot of shit. They ain't about the action though. That's what it tells me.
I mean, and it's the thing is that when you look at the type of content that gets a lot of exposure in this space, it's very obvious how many serious people that you have in this space, which is not that many, unfortunately. Yeah. But okay, I want to hold on for a minute.
No, I'm sorry. Go, bro.
I want to address what Dick Thug stated in the comment
Dick
section.
Thug. Okay, yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Dick Thug. Hold on. Let me hold on. Because this is the second time someone states that Theo makes $50,000 a month. Okay, fine. Okay, and
yeah, cool.
I mean, that's fine for him. That's good for him. That's a good thing.
That's good.
That he makes $50,000 a month. But
yeah, ain't nobody mad.
What does that have? Hold on, Complex. I could only do things. The way I do things is each person speaks once at a time. But the thing is, what does that have to do with the fact that there's a lack of transparency when it comes to the advertisement of this Manosphere Meetup? And not only that, that it also consists of several people who we know are a bunch of damn clowns and who are not really about doing something constructive for black males. So that has nothing to do with the topic of discussion. This is the second time someone stated that in the comment section. And I'm like, okay, he makes $50K a month. Okay, that's good. And
yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not pocket watching, dude. I don't want. I won't put what our company makes per month out here or whatever, because it's irrelevant. You know what I mean? It's irrelevant, and whatever. And here's the thing: if he makes $50K a month, then what that means is that enables him to put on the conferences that he feels as though he needs to put on. That's cool, right? I don't, because the tech conferences go on all the time, and the people who attend, they attend for various reasons. That's why I'm largely agnostic to it. It's just, for me, I'm like, okay, that information has been freely available this whole time, right? That's just my thing, right? I don't, I'm not looking at it as something to where people should feel the need to have to like pony up if you want to do it, go do it. I'm not trying to like stop his paper route. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm like, y'all know that Mike V, like Ben, put that shit out there, right? Y'all know that, right?
Exactly. Mike V put the stuff out there, and plus, there's a brother on here called G Larry, or also known as G Dizzle. He also has an IT channel where he puts out a lot of information concerning IT, and also I think keep it techie.
Keep it techie. You got you got Network Bruh. You got there's a few brothers, man. It's a whole it's a bunch of cats out here doing this. You know what I mean? That's exactly. I'm like,
there's a whole bunch of people doing it. But okay, there's another comment from Dick Thug. He says, but that's the thing. He's responding to Doug. Every now and then we have to test the waters. We have to see if brothers still can work together. If it fails, it fails. But the waters must be tested. Okay, Dick Thug. I'm glad you made that statement. But the thing is that Dick Thug, how could you test the waters when it comes to this so-called meeting when there's not a lot of transparency within the meet? There's not a lot of transparency, and it's like not only that, but okay. It's supposed to be supposedly a tech conference when, like Complex Design stated, that on YouTube, brothers made online conferences concerning tech for almost 4 years. So you have 4 years of information concerning different levels of tech. Okay. And you have free conferences. These things are still up in the public record. Okay. It's already
post the link again. I'll post it again.
Okay. Pay attention, guys. Complex will post the link in the chat again. So Doug made a statement talking about that. Okay, he says, Doug. Yeah, I want to respond to that in the comment section. Doug stated, I would hate to see a brother invest $30,000 for an event and everyone shits on it. But that's what's going to happen, Doug. Doug, the type of people
Wait, what
that's
did you
going to
say?
show
Wait,
up
say that
to
again?
the event are people that's not about helping black males in general. They're about helping themselves. Unfortunately, this brother, like I said before, this person Theo, I don't know who this person is. Never heard of this person. Well, actually, I've heard of him, but I'm not really familiar with this individual. But I'm saying this individual, if he's willing to spend $30,000 of his own hard-earned money to have this conference, then he must have the right intent. It's just that the people that he's going to have within this conference, they don't have the right intentions. Never did, never have. Like one of the people who's supposed to be at the event stated plenty of times that he's not about assisting the collective of black males that he's on here on YouTube in order to make money and be an entertainer. And then you got other clients that's going to show up. I mean, like Little Big Nate. Who the fuck is this nigga? You know, like Little Big Nate.
Isn't that? Man. But that's that. Now they're doing two. They're doing two events in one, from my understanding.
It probably seems like it.
Is that because from my understanding, there's one sort of meetup event, right? And then there's the IT conference, but the two coincide. But I think you need an invite to get to the IT conference, right? Or something rather. And that's kind of my understanding of it. And I'm kind of like, I'm like I said, man, given that there's IT summits that are readily available for cats, and, I would dare say that they're going to probably be a far more comprehensive, because when you just literally add up the amount of time that was spent putting them together and how much information was put into them, I don't think that you'll get the dearth and the depth of information, right, that was covered in, say, like the free live streams that we provided, versus like if you go out, do a conference, meet and greets, this, that, how much are you going to retain, right? And it's not, like I said, once again, it's not a knock or anything. Go, if you're going to go. I'm just saying that information has been readily available this whole time. You got it, though.
Correct. You're absolutely correct, Complex. And I see Big J. He's waiting patiently. But before I let Big J speak, I want to respond to what Third Ward Colombian said in the comment section when he says, "Why are they pocket watching other, you know what?" That's what I'm saying. Third Ward, pocket watching. It's no disrespect.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's no disrespect to the people. Hold on, Complex. Hold on. It's no disrespect to the certain people in the comment section, but it's just that this individual's salary has nothing to do with the topic of discussion. So coming to me talking about how much a person makes per month is irrelevant. It's not a bad thing. It's, like I said, it's good that he makes that much money, but it's irrelevant as far as a topic of discussion, man. But Big J, you got the mic. Go ahead.
Let me say this, and I'm gonna leave it there. Listen, this is already doomed to start of at the start, because how are you gonna advertise something that's a month in advance? Because it's almost November, right? So if you're going to have something on December the 3rd, was it December 4th or 3rd, something like that, and you're just advertising in the middle of October, I mean, you only got a month. I mean, a good solid month in between. So, I mean, it's bad advertisement. I mean, when Dominant Sharp was doing his thing.
Hold on for a minute. A Complex. I think I'm hearing an echo from your end.
Yeah, my bad. Hold up.
Can you? Sorry. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. When Dominant Sharp was doing his little thing, I forgot what it's called. He had 6 months in advance, 7 months in advance in doing it. You know what I'm saying? And second, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna try to be as cryptic as possible. Doomsday is coming. It's about Armageddon's coming. So I don't know why these Negroes are trying to form this team when it's and little big Nate radicalism is going to spell the end for them, and they don't see it coming. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Somebody in the comment section, Big J, stated that it's been advertised for months, but no one listened to Little Big Nick's channel, according to what Doug stated.
Well, let me say this to Doug. Doug only gained his notoriety being on Teapot's channel, so most people was just, got wind of it when he was on Brother X channel and also on Bernard Riley's channel. So yeah, I mean that's where that's where it comes from. But anyway, but like what Soul Provider said, who takes Nate's channel seriously? No one. The only reason why everybody know about it because of Bernard Riley and Teapot. That's about it. And also,
however,
hold on, Big J, are you done?
Okay.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, go ahead, Complex.
I was gonna say, man, however people come, I give, I try to allow for people to kind of have the freedom to float around to the channels that have content that resonates with them, right? And, like I said, I don't even have an issue with the IT conference or anything like that. I'm just literally just as an alternative. I'm saying for those that, for whatever reason, can't attend, it's not as if there isn't a comprehensive library of information that's going to be discussed there that isn't already present in the Manosphere and already has been prior to this, long before this. I guess that's what my issue is. It's like, all right, well, it's not as if Mike V didn't spend all the time putting these IT summits together back in 2020, right, to do this. It's not, he did, and he covered all the various aspects of the industry. So these are going to be things that more than likely are going to be covered there. And again, not to pocket watch or cock block them or whatever, because I'm like, okay, well, look, that's an invite type of thing anyway, right? If you got the invite, you're going. I'm just saying for those who can't, though, it's not as if the information hasn't been put out in other sources and other venues.
Exactly. And like I said, not to shit on the brother.
Yeah, no hate.
I understand the pathology of several of the individuals who is said to appear in these conferences and speak in the conference. And the pathology of a lot of these individuals are fucking warped as hell. So thus, when it comes to that, I know it's not going to result in something positive or something constructive. That may be the intent. Because like I said, if somebody's willing to invest thousands of dollars of their own money for this meet, their intent is in the right place, most likely. But the people that he's doing this with, for the most part, their intent is not in the right place, with the exception of Sub-Zero 3639. Now, someone in the comment section says my man Sub-Zero is going to be there. Now, my man Sub-Zero, that's a good brother.
Yeah.
That's a good brother. He's in tech.
Yep.
He's a smart and productive brother.
And he's been doing it a long time in this space.
Yeah, he's been in this space for a minute. But a few of the other brothers that I hear is coming through, nah, them niggas is jokes. Them niggas straight clowns.
Who? You know what? I was gonna ask you who. I don't say it. It's okay.
Oh, I'll put it there. I don't give a fuck for these niggas. No, hold on. I hear that Little Big Nate's bitch ass is going there. I heard that Oblivion's bitch ass is going there. I heard SKC's going there.
No, I thought you were talking about the IT, for the IT part.
The IT part. Oh.
For the IT part, yeah, I thought you were talking about. Never. Okay, well, the other part, yeah, I don't know about all that.
all I know is the brother Theo Wife and Sub-Zero 3639.
I didn't know. I think Keep It Techie is going to be going there too. I think I heard that he's going to be now. He's now going to be going. Yeah.
Okay. So two solid guys. Okay, Keep It Techie and Sub-Zero 3639. All right. Okay, so that's
Keep It Techie. He's a brain trust OG.
Yeah.
So we got representation there. I'm good.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. So
good.
that's a good thing. Okay, we got Keep It Techie, Sub-Zero, two solid brothers. That's all. and who else?
Oh well, that's it.
That's it. But okay,
yeah,
I'll give the
there's
mic.
that question, right?
Yeah, I'll give the mic to Big J. Go ahead, Big J.
Well, I'm gonna ask you something, and I don't know if you answer this or not, so please forgive me. But what do you think is going to happen after? Do you think though this event gonna be memorable the month after this thing happens?
Yeah. Well, I already answered the question. I don't. Okay. I think it might be memorable, but not in a positive light. Because
okay.
I predict that. Hold on for a minute, Big J. Because early in this stream, and I think I stated this in the comment section in one of your streams, that I predict is going to be some new YouTube beef that's going to happen as a result of this meeting.
Oh God.
Right. But here's the thing though, and I'm probably the only few people gonna be in the know. I don't think after this is over, nobody's going to care about it. You know,
Let
Big J finish and complex.
But I think the month after this is over with, nobody's going to be caring about that because a lot of people are going to be shocked and surprised what might befall upon their laps.
Are you talking about the meetup or the comp? I'm
talking about the meetup. I'm talking about that meetup.
Oh, okay.
Nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to care about that meetup anymore. People going to say, "Hey, well, it's going to be seen as a footnote because what's going to come after it is going to be big and bad, and they're going to have to sit there and say, "Oh my God," you know, and little Big Nate with his whole big mouth and his whole extremism. You know, he is going. You know, he's unknowingly going to start something that he doesn't understand what's about to happen. So I'll leave it there. I'm being cryptic, but I'll leave it there though. I'll see you next time, Wacky.
Hold on, Big J.
What?
You need to contact me about what you just said because basically that's all I have to say. Contact me about what you just said.
Okay.
All right. Cool. All right. Have a good day.
Mm-hmm.
All right, BJ. Yeah, I'm kind of just staying more. I was just kind of speaking more to the IT portion of it, because there was some chatter about it, and I'm indifferent. IT conferences happen all the time. And some people make it, some people don't. It is what it is, right? Yeah.
Right.
And it's coupled with a Manosphere Meetup. So it's sort of like it's kind of getting co-mingled, right? It's kind of getting fused together, which I guess, if that's kind of what they want to do with it, everybody, they're free to do it.
Yeah, they're free to do it. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
They're free to do it. They're free to do it.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I don't really have an opinion on it. The whole 3.0 mandate was that we were an open source platform, right? So open source implies that pretty much no matter what your ideological, political, philosophical leanings are, right, we're going to put the information out here and make it available.
Correct.
Right. And, we'll also even perhaps we started to, but it's not, I think it's something to where if you're interested in kind of getting involved with this on a business tip, you have to just contact us directly. Like we won't really put it out there in the open anymore. Like you were saying, the last few live streams, I had showed some shit, and then a lot of brothers hit me like, "Hey man, no more, don't do it."
Right. You can't cast your pearls onto swine.
That basically, yeah.
You can give some jewels, but don't give the pearls. The pearls is for those.
No, that's what we had been doing the first 3 years, and then it became a thing where the pearls was getting put out here, and it was like, yo, nope.
Skizzy says, well, I guess Manosphere 4.0 is invite only. I don't even know what that means. Anyway,
I suppose. Right? I mean, if that's what it's called.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah,
If that's what it's called. I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know
Like
what
I
you mean
said,
by that,
I
but
always look
anyhow.
at, the whole thing was that upgrade versions, right? So 4.0 is supposed to be an upgrade from 3.0, right? And if we can't even really even show and share what 3.0 is about, then how's somebody going to come up with a 4.0?
I don't even know, but
Yeah.
that but anyhow, right? Okay, so as far as with the tech seminar or the tech
Hmm.
side of the seminar, now I see
Yeah.
that as something constructive, where okay, they're going to invite people to have a meetup and speak about tech.
Hmm.
Okay, that's good. But with the manosphere side, I'm wondering what things are they going to bring to the table when it comes to the quote unquote manosphere side.
That's a good question.
That's what I
That's
want
actually
to know.
that's a damn good question, dude.
That's what I want to know, because
That's a damn good
what I
question.
see, once again, what I see, and someone in the comment mentioned this, is that it seems as if they're using this brother Theo, because Theo has the money, in order to create this meet and trying to hide it underneath the guise of this tech meetup, but have their own agenda as well. And I'm not, and when I'm talking about that, well, I'm not mentioning brothers like Sub-Zero 3639 or Keep It Techie.
No,
Those two
no, you're
brothers are
not.
some solid brothers, man. They good dudes.
Hmm.
But certain other individuals, it seems as if they're just using this brother for their own motives.
Yeah, did you ever watch like Seinfeld back in the day?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember when Jerry was talking about how he didn't want his worlds colliding, like he didn't want to bring his girlfriend around his friends because
Right.
then his worlds are colliding, right? So it's kind of like the same thing. The worlds are colliding, right? Like you got the IT space and then you got this manosphere shit, and the two are mutually exclusive. Okay, but what we're gonna do is these worlds are gonna collide at one place.
Right. 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 But right. But to
And
me,
because I think I want to even say that, didn't Gabe even ask the question, like, what does the red pill stuff have to do with IT, right? And, people know, like I said, Gabe is he is who he is, right? But he kind of had a point in asking the question. He was sort of like, well, where's the correlation? And, they kind of got pissed off at him, but, Gabe pissed everybody off because he trolls. So if he didn't troll, then I don't think he would have gotten the type of response that he got, because he actually asked a legitimate question.
yeah, that's a very good question. That
It
is a
was
very
a
good
very
question.
legitimate
But hold on,
question.
for a minute, hold on for a
Yeah,
minute, complex. Yeah, it is a good question. And now, before that question could be answered, first someone must answer what is red pill, because I think that most people in this space don't even know what being a red pill truly is. So that's another thing all in itself. But what Gabe A stated is a very good question.
Yeah, what's the correlation between the two?
Yeah.
There isn't one.
Right. But I mean, and if there is, it shouldn't be hard for someone to explain it.
Well, there isn't. That's the thing, dude. It was almost like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's my point. That was my point. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there was I want to say I'm trying to remember whose live stream it was. I want to say it was maybe Art New Styles, where it was me and Alonzo Hall. We were on the panel, and I was being told that feminism was more of a threat to my industry and my business than supply chain issues and logistics issues. And dude, I could not wrap my head around it. I was like, what? I was like, are you seriously sitting here telling me that my primary issue isn't actually supply chain and logistics, it's actually feminism? And this was BGS telling me this. And I was like, please explain this to me. He goes, well, what if, they did something with Deutsche Bank or something? I was like, dude, I don't even bank with Deutsche Bank. It's like, I couldn't understand it. But that's one of those scenarios or those instances where we have real-time tech-based industry issues, right? And then you have this manosphere red pill space. And what happens is that the conversations bleed over from cultural to professional or industrial. And there is, dude, I'm sorry, there's no correlation. At a certain point, there's no fucking correlation whatsoever. There is none.
That feminism is more,
you heard me.
Is more of a threat to your industry
than supply chain and logistics.
Chain and logistics.
Yeah.
Wow.
Never mind the 100 container ships moored out on the coast of California right now. Right? Like, don't ignore that. Right? It's feminism.
It's feminism. Wow.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Never mind like the energy.
So with Susan B. Anthony, that's a threat. It's Elizabeth Cady Stanton. That's a threat.
Yes.
It's Me Too. That's a threat.
Mm-hmm.
But not supply chain and logistics. And
no, not the energy shortages in China. Not the ports closing. Not the dams break. None of that. None of that stuff, dude. No. Never mind the fact that I'm on the phone with the Chinese every goddamn morning. Okay, every night and every morning. Never mind none of that shit. Yes, feminism. Yes, you heard me.
And the thing is, Complex, is that you're actually in the industry.
Yeah,
you're boots on the ground, so you know more about the industry you're in than any one of us. All right.
Yes.
But for a motherfucker like BGS who don't have the experience and expertise in that industry like you do, he's going to dictate to you what's a threat to your industry, and you know yourself the threat to your industry. You know yourself because you see it firsthand.
Yeah,
like you said,
for a quick minute,
with the Chinese every day. You know firsthand.
For a quick minute, I literally had to sit there and consider whether he had a point or not. I was like, "Well, is there something I'm missing here?" And I was like, "Whoa, no! I talk to the Chinese every morning. What the fuck? No, this is bullshit." And I talk to any of my partners, right? Any of the partners that I have, other companies and shit that I do business with. If I were to ask them what is the primary issue right now, they're not going to say feminism. It's lead time. Lead time on chips, for example, right? Computer chips, to build boards and stuff.
Right.
That kind of shit. Yeah.
Right. Which is, which is something that's understandable.
Yeah.
It's not female screaming equal rights.
No. This has literally everything to do with fucking trade wars and supply chain and logistics issues, bro. Yes. Yeah. It has more to do with that than feminism, bro. I can guarantee it.
Okay. You know what I've realized about these spaces, space for a long time?
What's up?
Is that you always have, you're going to always have some motherfucker that's going to try to discourage a person from pursuing being productive by giving some sort of conspiracy theory
why you can't do something,
or why you can't do something as a way to discourage you from being productive. I've seen it. About a decade or so ago, people talk about how, well, the white man is not going to let you get into this field. The white man is going to stop you. Like this white man is going to tie a lasso around you and tie you up and just prevent you from getting into a specific industry. Now it's feminism. Wow.
Well, wait a minute. Let's not limit it to the white man, because see, the Chinese won't do business with you, right? And let's name off all the people who don't like your black ass. Right? Because isn't that what you're told? They don't like your black ass. They ain't gonna do business with you. They don't like you though. Shout out to Nagone 11. They don't like you though.
They don't like you though. They don't like you.
Okay. Well, that I don't know. I don't know about that one. Our shit is global, dude. Like, our partners are all over the world. Okay, ain't nobody tripping. The color is green. That's the color.
I was just about to say that.
Go ahead.
And as long as there's a potential client that see a benefit in working with you monetarily,
Speak on it.
then they're going to work with you.
Wait,
Now,
say that again.
nowadays,
Say that again. Say it again. Say it
as
again.
long as there is a benefit for potential clients to work with you, they will work with you. As long as they see a benefit to them monetarily. Okay?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What's going on, Lonzo?
Look who just pulled up. Yeah.
Yeah. You know you got your camera on, right? Yeah.
Feminism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lonzo,
Yes, sir.
what's going on?
I'm doing all right, brother. Thanks for your service.
Portfolio bros in the house? Is that what's going on?
Well, no, I'm actually going to pick me up some sushi, but I was listening.
Oh shit! Did he break out?
Yeah, you Borgen. Yeah, we
Borgen.
can't hear you, Alonzo. We can't hear you.
He was on that panel. He was there.
That panel, as far as
With the feminism talk. He was there.
oh, okay.
It's the guy
it's like
Theo. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Alonzo.
No, you got it. You got it because you was Borgen out. Go ahead, dude.
Borgen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm borging in and out a little bit.
You're good now.
Yeah, you're good now. Yeah, but go ahead. Say what you was going to say.
So I was on T-Pat's channel when Theo was actually talking about the whole premise of the idea. And he asked us to email Nate. And the idea was that he was going to be teaching some sort of tech or coding. And the prerequisite was you had to be a black man in order to qualify. So I said, well, shit, it's free training in tech, something I don't know about. I like training and I love the word free. So let me sign up. Then I got the email response, which was basically an invite. I have it through the entirety of the event. The event itself is, I believe, supposed to be 3 days. And very similar, my question is, what kind of is the purpose of it? And I thought it was to go learn, this digital coding or whatever it is that Theo's intending on teaching us. But I don't know. So, it seems like it's a chance for a bunch of guys to come meet up and have drinks. Like, to be honest.
Man.
Like, there's a lot of mingling scheduled. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. But, unless we're all going there to be a link for each other, then it becomes prohibitive. And I'm like, they got I think it's $1.99 a head. So I don't know who spent 30 grand out of their own pocket. Because there was prices listed when I looked at it. And like I said, it's $1.99 to stay at the West End. I'm not really paying $200 a night for the West End. But, this was also, unfortunately, thrown together pretty fast, it seems like. And if we're going to do things like this, as in this space, then we have to give a substantial amount of notice. For example, for my wedding, I gave 9 months notice. So if you didn't show up, that's because you really didn't want to. So I think that's something that correct. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was agreeing with you. Go ahead. Continue.
But back to like what Complex was saying, man. Dudes are talking about feminism. Bro, we're behind the scenes. Feminism has nothing to do with the issues that we are dealing with.
Legit.
Okay. In Complex, I definitely got to get with you, bro. Because
we'll link up after the live stream, bro. We'll link up after the live stream.
Right.
Got a lot to catch up on.
Let me say something. Hold on. Let me say something. Okay, before you move on to something else. Okay. As far as you spoke about the price that you paid for, for the invite. You said it cost you $1.99. Now, was that the entire total? The total sum came out to $199. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. They were. I didn't read the entire invite completely, but there is a fee of $199, and they did mention the Westin Hotel. They do have at least 2 days scheduled. Give me a second. Let me see if I can pull up the email.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Because I would like to know, is the total sum of going is $199 or what have you?
Well, no, I'm pretty sure, man. You go to stuff like that, you're gonna cash out like extra, just outside of the events. Cats gonna want to go link up, Shout out to Mike V. He said Magic City and shit.
Magic City.
Yeah.
And once again,
drop
Alonzo
a couple bands.
Yeah. And it's like, once again, what is the agenda of the meeting?
Give me 1 second. I'll tell you right now. So,
pull up the email. We're gonna see.
Yeah, Manosphere Meetup version 5. Conservatism and High Value Black Men, a conference for Black men's success, is what it says. It says December 3rd, the Manosphere Meetup, and then December 4th, Internet.
Oh, damn. He got borged. Okay, they got him.
Damn.
Yeah. You're borged. He's borging again. See, they got him.
Lonzo, they got you, bro.
They got him. Yeah. The Manosphere gods did not want him to say this.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, there he is. There he is. There he is. All right.
Yeah, like I said, I'm out in the street, man. I gotta go pick me up some sushi. I was a little hungry. But so it says Conservatism and High Value Black Men, a conference for Black men's success. December 3rd is the Manosphere Meetup. December 4th is the International Passport, how brothers can effectively meet women abroad. December 4th, the Red Pill and IT Career, mentoring from ashes to success. All activities will be located at the Westin Buckhead, Atlanta. Oh, it says cost $0. You only need to pay for your own transportation and lodging. Lunch will be free. Hotels listed below, providing options based on budget, breakfast included. So you just got to get yourself there and get your hotel. It says the Westin Buckhead.
Hold on. Let Alonzo finish. Let Alonzo go ahead, Alonzo.
The Westin.
Oh, borged again. Damn. Okay, so the first.
I was just saying that's why they say he paid for it, right? Because he's not requiring. They're just requiring that you pay to get there.
Right.
Yeah. Then that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's dope.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not criticizing anything. Like I said, all I was doing was just noting that for those who can't make it, if they want that info, let me post the link again. Hold on.
Yeah. But it's funny when he spoke about the first part of the Manosphere Meetup about how they talk about getting your brothers getting your passports and meeting women internationally. I mean, you mean to tell me that you're gonna?
Yeah, I didn't know about that part.
I didn't know about that part neither. So you guys that's watching, look at the link that Complex Design posted in the chat. But you mean to tell me you're gonna orchestrate a meeting to teach guys how to get with females from other countries? Are you kidding me? Okay, and the meeting that's going to happen in the 4th, as far as the tech and as the tech meetup, and to help, I guess to help so-called Black males to get into tech and to help, improve their career opportunities. That's a great thing. That I can respect.
Yeah,
I can respect that. The whole thing about the tech, I can respect that 100%. But when it comes to the meeting that takes place in December 3rd, according to Alonzo, when it comes to brothers meeting up and figuring out how could they get with females from other countries, I'm like, what the fuck, man? Listen, I'm hoping somebody doesn't. I hope somebody doesn't come with a goddamn Excel spreadsheet and showing pictures of different females that they found in a porno, and they gonna lie saying, "Oh, I got with her. I got with her." Go ahead, Complex. I'm sorry.
No, Yeah, like remember I was just saying, talking about worlds colliding. Like that, if that's when worlds colliding. If I ain't never, I'm like, whoa, okay, international, picking up international women and then IT conference, and maybe I guess there's some synergy there if you're trying to be a digital nomad or something, but or maybe that's what they're trying to groom. Like I said, dude, on the IT side of things, I don't see anything wrong with what Theo's doing, right? And if you can't make it, once again, that link is there. Just go dig for the Black Brain Trust IT summits that Mike B put together back in, I think, May of last year. About April or May of last year. I think that was around the time it was done. Or, just type it in or look through there. And they're there, right? So if you can't go there, the information's there. The international dating thing, I don't know what to say about that.
There's more. There's more. But I'm walking, so I don't want to read it right now. But there's definitely more. Like I said, it's interesting, but what it seems like more is a fellas meetup. And that's cool if you want to have a fellas meetup and talk about women, which that seems like that's the major topic, is how to get your international player on. Which, okay, so you're going to tell them get a job in IT and then go overseas and contract and, what have you. But it's a good idea. But I think it's just a little bit, it just needs a little fine tuning.
Yeah. Like I said, I can respect the IT part. And like you said, Alonzo Hall, and also what Big J Triple X stated about the timing. It was done too quick. It needs something like that needs a little bit more time. But go ahead, Conflicts, you got it. Huh?
No, I'm listening in, bro.
Okay. So
no, I didn't have anything to say to that.
Oh, okay. All right. So what do you have to say about that, Alonzo?
Like I said, man, I think the timing is a little bit off. I think it's humble beginnings is a good start. You got to crawl before you can walk. I think what needs to happen though is they need to have a full conference and decide, okay, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have a clear, concise direction, because right now they're just talking about conservatism and being a black man. And to be honest, a lot of these guys talking about conservatism aren't really, they're not right wing. Yes, there are conservative Democrats, but these guys are not, they're Trump supporters, man. They're not right wing. And there's a difference between being a real Republican and being a Trump supporter. So when they're talking this conservatism, I've noticed a lot of men talking this conservative, and it don't sound conservative for shit. That's why I'm an independent, because I'm gonna vote for whoever has my best interest at heart.
Facts. I'm registered independent here in California.
Same here in New York State.
Yep.
But they're not conservatives, so to have a conservative black male talk is kind of pointless. And I mean that's a deeper rabbit hole than I think we're prepared for tonight. But we need our own party. And for example, one of the things that pissed me off was everybody was going after Kamala Harris. Meanwhile, we actually had Jade Simmons, who was an actual black woman who was running on the independent ticket this whole time. Yet she got ignored the fuck out of for Kamala. So,
you also, Lonzo, you also had Andrew Yang, and as professed black tech technocrats, right?
Right.
Everything that he spoke to during his campaign literally was in alignment with, you already know, like the shit we're involved in, right? This industry, okay?
Right.
Because the industry that you're involved in is directly tied into one that I'm involved in, right?
Exactly.
Right. And so you see just through our conversations and what it is that we're trying to do to bolster this burgeoning fourth industrial industry that they call micromobility and all this type of stuff, you got to have somebody who has vision for all of this. And he was the guy. And I don't know if you guys know this, but literally just last week, he stepped away from the Democratic Party. And guess what he's doing? He's forming a third party called the Forward Party.
Yeah. Well, he's doing a lot of that due to the Asian hate crime, what's going on and stuff. So if you notice his platform.
Was a lot of
hold on. Let Alonzo
also,
hold on,
I'm sorry,
hold on. Let Alonzo finish.
If you notice with his platform now, a lot of it is, very specifically Asian, which ain't nothing wrong with that. He wants for him and folks who are like him. But, I personally feel that we need that sort of thing as well. But what backs it is economic power. And that is not created, built, formed, fostered, or the idea sparked by sitting on panels for 4 hours complaining about feminism.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, I had to throw that in there.
Right.
No. Oh shit. The one thing I was going to say was that part of Yang's platform though was about funneling funds to bolster our male participancy in the fourth industrial revolution. He has 2 sons. And
right.
he was like, dude, like, this LGBT stuff is it's a bit much, right? Because what it does is it minimizes the effectiveness of the God-given talents that my sons have, and says that what I have to do is capitulate based on society's standards to lessen what it is that I'm capable of doing. And these were the things that were very attractive to me in terms of like his platform, right? Because he wasn't excluding males. He was like, wait, actually, from my observation, the problem here is that males have largely been ostracized in society over the last 25 years. And it's caused a problem and we need to address it. And I have 2 sons, so I don't really have much issue in saying, no, what you guys need to do is lessen yourselves so that other, your opposites, quote unquote, feel equal to you, let's just say. So it was these small intrinsic things. We'll never, ever get it right. Look, we had a black president, even with a black president, right? As black folks, not everybody signed on 100% to everything, right? This is where a lot of pragmatism comes into play in terms of our political alignments, industrial alignments, et cetera, cultural alignments even,
Go ahead, Alonzo.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was speaking to someone out here.
No, I think he muted because he was talking to somebody.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. But that's interesting though. At one point in complex, you already know, and of course, Alonzo, I think he lives in New York, so he already know how Andrew Yang, at one point in time, he was running for mayor of New York City.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is that one thing that sort of messed it up is that you had these fake woke motherfuckers in New York that was going around trying to discredit him at all costs, stating that he's a Zionist, supposedly, putting this Zionist conspiracy theory on him, and that sort of made him look a little bad because now within this millennial generation in New York City, everybody want to be this extreme leftist woke motherfuckers. So that sort of made him less and less popular when it came to the Democratic the Democratic race to be mayor of New York City. Yeah, that sort of messed him up, and I didn't like that shit because Andrew Yang, he had some great ideas. He does. He has some has some very good ideas, man. And it's no disrespect to this brother that's running for mayor right now. This brother West, who's from Brooklyn. I think Alonzo Hall. He stated that this current candidate is from Alonzo Hall's neighborhood, which is a good thing. But Andrew Yang, man, he deserved more respect than he deserves more respect, man. He deserves more credit than people actually give him. Go ahead, Complex.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna I'm gonna let Alonzo rock because I think he's unmuted now. But no, I mean he's the one who takes. He had the only platform, dude, that was literally based on the whole fourth industrial revolution, right? It took into account just the fundamental changes that have happened since this whole sort of reset, let's just say, right?
Yeah.
So everything that he took into account had to do with how it was that we would be competitive in the future. This is why he had a focus in his platform on the development of males, because males are the ones who are your programmers, your engineers, they are the ones, dude. You can shove that black girls code shit down black girls' throats all you want. They're gonna stick it out for just a little while. Okay?
Right.
They're not gonna stay in it. Stand in it, as that chick says. They're not gonna stand in it like men do. Men stand in it, they problem solve, they innovate, they create out of this type of environment. Women stomach it for a short amount of time, dude. Like, you can go look up the data on all of this. Women who go into tech, doing the coding, engineering, all that, they're in, dude, no more than 3 to 5 years, and then they're out.
Wow.
Right? So who do you have to really put resources behind to have a very robust engineering sector in the United States? It's your males. This is what Andrew Yang was talking about.
Well, the only issue I have is that he was definitely, and just like Kamala Harris is, in things like tech and trucking, is pushing for Indian Americans. So he was definitely going to have that push towards Asian Americans. Eric Adams, who's running right now in Brooklyn, or out of Brooklyn, mixed feelings. He was a police officer, police chief, etc., so on. And, he was during the Giuliani years. So, Giuliani, air quotes, cleaned up New York City. And he really got backing after 9/11. But I don't know. There's something about Eric Adams that certain people aren't. The people who need to like him aren't going to like him. The people who are going to vote him in are going to be the super woke left white people from Montana who've moved to New York City.
Oh, shit.
I don't mean to put it like that, but
oh, fuck.
His actual community, whom he's going to try and make change for, is not going to get that change because they're not going to put the dollars behind him. Who's going to put the dollars behind him is going to be those Columbia students who, like I said, are shacked up, 3 in an apartment. And, they're going to go to his campaign. They're going to donate. They're going to support, which they're going to get at the end his support. right? Because he's going to have to pay back into the constituents that paid into him.
Yeah, and isn't it always like that? Isn't it always like that?
Yeah,
with so-called black people?
I scratch your back, you know.
Yeah. So we shall see. But I mean, we already had that issue with De Blasio. De Blasio won on, having a mixed family, and everybody hates De Blasio. That's why we got the woman in office now.
Mm.
You told me as far as governor. You told my Andrew Cuomo. Well, De Blasio is still is still the mayor.
Right. I'm sorry.
You talking about the woman as far as the former lieutenant governor being governor because Cuomo had to resign due to him being Me Too.
Me too.
Yeah, but you're right about De Blasio. Really, De Blasio won, yeah. And I stated this before on the fact that he has a so-called black wife and a mixed family, and the so-called black wife had the natural hair and the afro.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, De Blasio was running for mayor at the time when Eric Garner got killed. And a lot of people in New York was pissed off about that. And he utilized Eric Garner's death within his political campaign to make himself seem as if he cared for the black community, and then paraded his black wife with the afro to make it seem as if he can relate to so-called black people. And he had a lot of the black vote that way, man. And what has he done for the city? Not much, except defund the gang unit of the NYPD, which resulted in a lot of in the gun violence in New York City increasing. But okay, but we got too far off topic. My fault.
I'm sorry. I did go off on a tangent there.
We all did. But okay, Alonzo Hall, being that both you and Complex Design is on the panel right now, Alonzo, explain what happened. I know Complex Design explained that when he was told on another panel that the biggest threat to his industry is feminism. Explain what happened. Explain your side of the story and what you observed.
So, ironically enough, that was a late night panel I fell asleep on. But from my understanding, we were having, discussions like we generally tend to with BGS. And we were talking about, a lot of the struggles that Black men are facing. One of them being issues with business and holding. He was like, even if you start your businesses, one thing that's going to mess you up or hold you back is feminism. And he was referencing things like, for example, Cuomo being Me Too. But Complex and I can tell you right now, that's not our major issue.
No, it's not. It's literally not an issue. If you literally go onto any news bureau, go into any search engine, go on YouTube, type in supply chain, you'll get a whole host of videos, right? Literally up to date, today, yesterday, last week, the week before, a month, right? Talking about supply chain issues.
Yeah.
You have your Department of Transportation head, Buttigieg, right? Trying to spin all the supply chain shit as a good thing. He's saying, oh, if you go into stores and you don't see things on the shelf, see, that's a good thing. That means that everything that the president's doing to spur the economy is working. That's why people are buying. Are you guys buying that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Uh-oh. Wait.
Not with the rent moratorium.
Lonzo, did I say something off?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just saying, don't buy this bullshit. Oh, feminism is your Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, there's like a whole global supply chain. Oh my God. The level of intellectual disingenuousness and just sheer stupidity in the manosphere has been fucking killing me as of late. I just got to be real with y'all, man.
No, I feel you. I'm just, it just kills me that you have two people that's in, I won't say the same field, but in related fields, who have boots on the ground, who have firsthand experience, and someone who does not have the experience as both of you guys within both your respective fields telling you that the biggest threat is feminism. What the fuck?
Look, and that's the cold part about it, dude, because it's like one would think that the space that I'm in and the space that Alonzo in really are mutually exclusive. But here's what we found. And Alonzo, you can tell me if I'm wrong on this, right? There's actually a whole lot of synergy. Am I wrong?
Absolutely, there's a lot of synergy.
All right. So this is what we've encountered here. So in this synergy, where now I find myself working with Alonzo, Alonzo finds himself working with me on projects because there's a specific industry that is intrinsically tied into what I do. He's an expert in what he does. I'm an expert in what I do. And Alonzo, what are we doing now? Trying to find a solution to a problem, right?
Hunting.
And through us working together, has feminism come up as a fucking issue?
Besides the fact that some of the people we spoke to were female.
But wait, what did they do?
Well, one pulled us up the supply chain to the HNIC, and the other was the HNIC.
Oh, so they helped us out.
Yeah.
They helped us out. Feminism actually helped us. Okay.
Once again, what that comes across as, based on what the both of you are explaining, it just comes across as just someone trying to discourage people from being productive by putting this conspiracy theory out as a scare tactic to scare them, to let them believe that there's some boogeyman that's going to grab a magic lasso, tie them up, and pull them back from being productive in life. That's all.
That's exactly what it is.
It's no different from these fake pro-black stating how and why the quote unquote white man won't let you do certain things. Somehow, some magical white guy is going to stop you from moving ahead in life. Like you cannot even buy a slice of pizza without the white man's permission, right?
And under every can of grape soda is a white man shaking his fist.
Right.
Damn you!
Right.
Damn you!
Right. Now you can't just pick up your phone and go to Grubhub and order, a damn pizza pie with whatever toppings you want on it. No. Somebody's gonna stop you from doing that. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So somebody's going to stop you from running your own rep so that you can get customers, right? I mean, I guess at every facet of life, there's just some ubiquitous, white figure that is supreme in stature that's just going to stop you from doing shit. Utter bullshit. It's fucking nonsense.
Right. Right.
That's funny.
Doug is stating the same thing, that his business is heavily affected by supply chain issues also, not feminism.
Not feminism, right? Are you sure about that, Doug? Are you 100%, bro?
I'm telling you, it's feminism.
Yeah, Doug, you're wrong. You're wrong, Doug. It's feminism. Okay? Now, Elizabeth Cady Stanton is coming out from the dead and stopping you in your business, all right? No, it's Gloria Steinem that's stopping you. Not supply chains, Gloria Steinem. All right.
It's Susan B. Anthony.
Right.
Oh, I shit you not, dude. That literally happened, bro. Like, you just literally sat up there and tried to tell me that. And I was just like, dude, like, okay. I forgot. This is YouTube. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, listen. What is there to be surprised about? I was told on another panel that that some mysterious white guy is going to come out from underneath my bed and stop black males from having their own independent social media website, even though black men currently have their own independent social media website.
They ain't gonna let you do that. It's like, well, you know, there's like a bunch of them already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah. What do you say about the ones that already exist?
Thank you.
Jesus.
Well, no, complex. That Caucasian boogeyman is gonna come out from underneath your bed and stop you.
You better not
opening up an account on these.
What do you think you're doing?
Right.
What do you think you're doing?
Right.
I know you don't think you're about to open up an OnlyFans.
How dare you?
Are you opening up a Patreon?
Oh no, the man's gonna stop me from doing so. No. He said I don't have permission to do so. Sorry.
No, sir.
You go to patreon.com and you start signing up, and all of a sudden there's like a tap on your shoulder. And you turn around, and it's just some randomized white guy like, nope. He's like wagging his finger at you. No. What a disapproving look on his face, like.
Right.
Damn.
Right. Well, guys, I do have to end the stream because the white man told me so. So.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow.
You know.
Oh, don't tell me that's the reason why you're doing it, fam.
Yeah, man. You know, I gotta have his permission, man. You know that.
White man told him to come on.
You're right, dude.
Place.
You know, I can't even sit up here in front like I don't be asking a white man for his permission for everything I do. You're right, dude.
Right. You know, I gotta ask the white man permission to wake up in the morning, man. You know what I'm
saying? I gotta ask that nigga the permission to go to sleep, take a shit, wake up, eat.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, brush my teeth, take a shower, make breakfast, you know.
Pop lock.
Yeah. So
Mr.
White Man, what should I have for breakfast? You know, scrambled eggs, cereal. Oh, cereal. Okay, what type of milk? You know,
what we eating today, boss?
Yeah. What type of milk, boss? What type of bowl, boss?
What we eating today, boss?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Yeah.
No, I know you gotta shut it down, bro. Hey, dude, real talk though. Shout out to Theo Watt for setting this shit up. You know, that's dope. All you gotta do is pay your way to get down. You know, let him instruct on what he's gonna instruct on. Like I said, there's other resources. We can post the link. I'll post it one more time before it ends. Hey, Lonzo, give me like 30. I'm gonna hit you.
No doubt.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you guys for coming along.
All right. Oh.
Yeah. What are your final thoughts? Okay, Complex, you gave your final thoughts. So Alonzo, do you have any more things to say, Complex? Before I
No, we good. Peace out once again, bro. Next time you fire up, I'll be back. Alonzo, I'll hit you in a bit.
All right.
No doubt. All right, Alonzo, do you have any final thoughts?
Thanks for bringing me up. Everybody know my motto: white bass, work in progress every day and see success. And lastly, when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge you, but they challenge you to challenge you. Accept the challenge. I'm out. Salute.
All right, peace. Thanks for coming on, Alonzo. All right. Yeah. This was Alonzo's first time for coming on my panel. You know, I met him on another panel, so he ended up subscribing to my channel. Appreciate that, Alonzo. That was a good talk. Good talk. Yeah. So, like Complex said, shout out to Theo Waff, you know, for putting on this meeting. But I think that, and he will eventually learn that certain people who he scheduled this meeting with, this Manosphere meet with, or this Manosphere meetup with, is a waste of time. So there's certain toxic people that he needs to get rid of. But it's good that he had Sub-Zero and Keep It Techie to come and speak in the meetup. I don't know who else is speaking, but that's good though, that Keep It Techie and Sub-Zero 3639 is going to go to the meetup. And I think Sub-Zero lives in the Atlanta area anyway. I think Sub-Zero does. He lives in the Atlanta area anyway, so therefore it's nothing to him to go there. And he's also in the tech field, and he has a lot of great information. So that's a good brother. So I'm glad he's going there, and I'm glad Keep It Techie's going there. But Theo Waff, Yeah, Keep It Techie's cool. Yeah, Keep It Techie's cool, man. I like Keep It Techie. He's cool. And Sub 03639. He's a cool brother too. But Theo Wife, he needs to be careful when it comes to Obsidian and Little Big Nate. Yeah. See, those are the motherfuckers that would destroy him, man, or that would fuck things up for him. These are the types of people that destroy progress for you. Nah, fuck those two niggas, man. But shout out to Theo Wife. Shout outs to him though. His heart is in the right place. Like I said before, I'm gonna say it again. If a brother is willing to spend $30,000 of his own money to have a meetup, then he has good intentions. So shout outs to him for that. But anyhow, like I said, when it comes to the first part of the Manosphere Meetup, according to what Alonzo's stating, when it comes to conservative black men come together and have a meetup when it comes to instructions on how to date females from other countries. Like, hold on. You mean to tell me that you're going to have people travel from different parts of the country to go to Atlanta just to to get instructions on how to hook up with females from other countries? That's some dumb shit. That's some dumbass shit. What's going on, G Dizzle? Yeah, this brother too, G Dizzle. Yo, G, if you don't mind, can you post the link to your tech channel? Because this brother, G Dizzle, he's in the tech field. And he actually is in the field down where he's at, helping so-called black people get jobs within the tech field. So, G Dizzle, if you don't mind putting the link to your tech channel in the chat section. Yeah, Tech G. Just go to Tech G. Because he gives a lot of information about tech in his tech channel. All right. But yep. Thank you, Doug. Thank you. Thank you, Doug, for posting the link. Yeah, man. But as far as the second half of this meet, when it comes to having a meet about getting brothers to get into the tech field and explaining to them different career opportunities within tech, that's a good thing. See, that's constructive. That I can respect. Especially when you have brothers like Sub-Zero and Keep It Techie that, to my knowledge, is going to speak, and most likely they'll speak in the tech part of the meet. That's a good thing. But when it comes to the first half that's going to happen on December 3rd, when it comes to teaching black men in America on how to date, on how to date females from other countries, what the fuck? To me, that's stupid. Yeah, man. Shaka Nulu, put up the link to your page. Put up the link to your channel. Because Shaka Nulu is by trade an electrical engineer. So if anybody is interested in getting into trade within being an electrical engineer, you can holler at Shaka Nulu. And Shaka Nulu showed there, he makes videos of himself being at work and showing people exactly what he does on an everyday basis. All right. And let me tell you another brother you should subscribe to. Right. Oh, yeah, of course. Complex Design and the brother Alonzo Hall that was on my panel. Which brother? Where's this other brother at? Who is he at? Real Deal Financial. Yeah. All right. Also subscribe to Real Deal Financial's page or channel. Yeah. Just go in the search engine, just put Real Deal Financial. on the search engine, and you'll see this brother's page pop up. You know, Brother Jonathan in Real Deal Financial, of Real Deal Financial. He teaches a lot about investing in the stock market, investing in cryptocurrency, and also investing in real estate. This is a young brother who's very sharp when it comes to finances. That's right. Doug posted the link to the brother's page, to the brother's channel. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Doug. All right. So, okay, he's live right now. All right, he's live right now. So for all you guys that's listening right now live, you could go up on Real Deals Financial's channel, where most likely he's going to speak about what he always speaks about, which is investing. Oh, he used to live in Vegas? Okay. I know he's originally from California, but yeah. All right. You guys have a great night. Peace.